Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today here we have this 2016 Mustang GT. We're going to be doing header install along with the Whipple Stage 2 kit install. That's going to be the entire Whipple kit along with the larger heat exchanger, booster pump, tuning by Lund. We're going to be doing these Texas Speed Performance headers, and this is some of the hoses for the Whipple kit. This car is on 20-inch Honda wheels, R888Rs front and back, so it's ready to hold down the power. It also has KW coilovers in there already. Barracks X-Force active exhaust in there. We already removed one side. We are going to have to drop the entire exhaust in order to get to the headers that are here. Then we're just going to remove the motor mounts and hoist the motor up and swap out the headers. Then we're going to go ahead and start the Whipple install. So yeah, we're going to start doing that, and then once we finish the headers, start the Whipple install, and that's pretty much it. Right now it's raining, so we're hoping that it doesn't rain so we can do the data logging down the street. But yeah, we're gonna try to hurry up and get everything installed because it's supposed to rain in about 4 to 5 days. Go ahead and start the header swap. We're gonna have to remove the two mufflers, which we already removed the right side. So right now we're gonna go ahead and remove the left side. We already removed the two screws that go up here on these hangers, and there's another 13mm bolt that goes here. And then after that, we're gonna remove this what is like a lead pipe here. But it has the other pipe here. This header has this additional piece here that we could remove. This side is all one piece from here all the way up to the header. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start removing the mufflers in order to get to the headers. So guys, we went ahead and got the cat back out. We're gonna go ahead and start working our way into the header bolts. So what we got to do for this driver's side, or sorry, for the passenger side, is remove the starter. So in order to remove the starter, you gotta disconnect the cables and then 3 10mm bolts that hold it. But you want to make sure you disconnect the battery first, because this is a live power wire here. And after that, you're gonna hoist up the motor and then remove the motor mounts. And the first side, you're gonna go ahead and need to remove the steering shaft. You're gonna have to disconnect it. You want to make sure you mark it, that way you don't lose position of what way it goes. So you want to mark it here with a Sharpie or something, and then you don't want to spin the steering wheel. Then we're gonna go ahead and disconnect the O2 sensors and remove this motor mount on this side, and yeah, just remove the 8 bolts on each side, and that should be everything for getting them out. We might have to remove the studs. I need to check if these headers have their own studs. They most likely do, so we're gonna have to do that. But yeah, other than that, we're gonna go ahead and start putting the car down, disconnect the battery, and start getting the starter out and freeing everything up, getting everything out of the way to get the headers out. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, we already went ahead and removed the right side passenger header. So we had to remove the starter off of here. The header is out. Unplug the O2 sensors. Manny's currently removing the driver's side. So this is what has to be removed, is the header bolts. As you can see, I don't know if you can see there that well, but there's 4 on top, 4 on the bottom, total of 8. And then it's unplugging the O2 sensors. But yeah, we're almost done with getting the stock ones out. Then we got to go ahead and start getting the aftermarket ones in. So here you can see it's these here. So it's a Texas Speed. They come with the performance. They are off-road, so they have the empty cats and then the lead pipes. So it has stock connections to go ahead and connect in case you're still gonna run stock exhaust and stuff. Yeah, it has the I believe 2.5-inch or 2.25 inch. I believe it's like a 2.5 or 2.25 inch lead pipes. So all these connect to your factory clamps, and yeah, these include the clamps for from the headers to the empty cat tubes, and then the lead pipes, and then they also include the O2 sensor extensions. But yeah, that's pretty much the entire kit. So there you go. We went ahead and installed the 2 headers. As you can see, it's 4 bolts on the bottom, 4 bolts on top. Usually other brands replace the nuts and studs with bolts. These don't. These you use the existing hardware, so it's a little hard to get to a few of them. For this brand, you are gonna need the short 15 millimeter ratchet wrench. You should get one at Harbor Freight if you don't have one. Get into this top bolt up here, and the second one from front to back on the top is another one that you're gonna need to be using the shorty ratchet wrench on. We already went ahead and installed the two O2 sensors. The rears aren't used anymore, they're disabled on the tune, so you're not gonna need them anymore. So right now what we're gonna do is go ahead and put the starter back in, and then put the motor mounts back on and drop the motor down, and then connect the steering shaft, and that should be everything. Yeah, other than that, it's all said and done. We're gonna go ahead and start the supercharger install after this, and yeah, get this car all done up. There it is. We went ahead and put the motor mounts on, and the headers are all in. Everything fits really nicely. We went ahead and dropped the motor down. We still got to put the 250 millimeter nuts. As you can see right there, there's two that hold the motor down. There's one there, you could see, and there's another one on this side. So this one's a lot more easy to get to. We still got to put the two nuts on there. We're gonna go ahead and get that done. We removed the air box. We're gonna start disassembling some of the top of the motor to get the Whipple started. Some of the things we got to do is remove the intake manifolds from the top, throttle body. We're gonna replace the fuel rails, injectors, all that stuff is gonna be replaced. So we're gonna be removing all that. We're gonna get started with the Whipple install now that all the header and exhaust components are pretty much on. Yeah, this car just needs that, and then tuning should be everything. Alright guys, so there it is. We went ahead and removed the stock intake manifold. We went ahead and did all the plumbing already. We pretty much cut these two hoses and set them all up with all the fittings and everything so that they connect to the went ahead and move the two knock sensor wires out to the sides. And yeah, we already got the fuel rails all prepped. They're ready to be dropped onto the intake manifold, and then drop the manifold into the motor. But other than that, we're pretty much halfway done through the whole install. It isn't taking us that long to get everything done. Hopefully we can get some of it done. Hopefully we get it all done today, and yeah. Okay, so we went ahead and got the Whipple intake manifold ready. We got the injectors and fuel rails mounted. We're gonna go ahead and drop it into the motor. Everything is set. We're gonna go ahead and get this tape out the way now. And yeah, it's ready to drop the. So yeah, we're ready to drop the intake in and bolt everything down. And we're gonna go ahead and drop the head unit in, and then it's just doing the. After that, it's just doing the pulleys and all that stuff. Putting on the heat exchanger. He is going to be going with this larger heat exchanger here, as you can see, so it doesn't require the two 12-inch fans. But yeah, it's really nice. We're going to go ahead and get all that done. And yeah, here's the rest of the components for the Whipple kit. Alright guys, we got the intake manifold, injectors, everything tied down. All the fuel's connected, the fuel line's connected, everything's set. We're about to put this baby in there. Gotta lube it up. Lube up this part of the blower here so it could slide right in. This is the last thing left, and then yeah, drop it down, torque everything down. Everything has to be torqued down in a certain order. We mounted all the pulley assembly. As you can see, as you can see, it does have the upgraded billet tensioner right there. The car is going to be running a 3.75 pulley, which is going to be 10 pounds of boost, so it's going to be a pretty good amount. We're about to drop it in and yeah, tie the blower down, so let's do that real quick. Edges don't bite it. It's just like that. Where's the first you gotta put the center? Put the center on? Which one? Oh shit, this bolt can't pull in. This is gonna put that. Hold on, this fuel line shouldn't be in the way. Push it down. Alright, so there it is guys. You just watched us drop the blower in. We're gonna go ahead and just put the 10 bolts around the blower and buckle everything down, mount the pulley, connect all the plumbing, and then we gotta do the intercooler up front, and it's pretty much all done. Little things left to go, but all the big things are all done. So yeah, let's finish up this blower install. All right guys, so there it is. We got the Whipple all installed. We're about to do the first start. We loaded the tune, swapped out the spark plugs, brand new belt on there. All the fluids are full. There's a larger intercooler. Everything's already mounted, as you can see. We're gonna go ahead and start it right now for the first time, and see if anything leaks. We already went ahead and started the data logging. We also mounted his N gauge in the center vent. It's currently doing the first data log. We're gonna take it out for a drive right now and get all this done.
The whole tune already? That's the first one?
Yeah, that's the first one. So we're gonna go ahead and just get the files off the SD card and then send them over to them. All right, so we went ahead and got the new tune loaded. This is gonna be an R1 file. This is gonna be a wide open throttle pull to 7500. So we're gonna have to go on the highway for this one. We're gonna be doing it in third gear. And yeah, good thing, you know, the weather's kind of wet. It's on R888, so we're hoping they stick, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this log right now.
What are we doing now?
We're gonna go data log, a wide open throttle pull, third gear to 7500 RPM. So we're gonna have to go on the highway for this one, So guys, here's the car. Customer just got here. He's about to take it. Pretty much all ready to go. Did the full Whipple headers, tuning, booster pump. Everything's all set.